Continuous flow is a fundamental concept in modern manufacturing, particularly within lean manufacturing systems. It refers to the smooth and uninterrupted movement of materials, components, or products throughout the production process, from one step to the next, without delays or waiting times. This approach aims to minimize waste, reduce inventory, and improve efficiency by ensuring that each step of the process is tightly synchronized. This report uses the 5W1H framework, who, what, when, where, why, and how, to explain and introduce the concept of continuous flow in manufacturing. What is continuous flow in manufacturing? Continuous flow in manufacturing is the practice of producing items in a steady, uninterrupted sequence, with each step in the process receiving materials or components at just the right time. It aims to ensure that work in progress, WIP, items are always moving through the process and are not waiting for resources, thereby eliminating bottlenecks and idle time. Uninterrupted production. Materials or products move seamlessly from one workstation to the next without delays or stops. Synchronization of workstations. The timing of each workstation's operations is synchronized, so that no workstation waits for inputs or holds up production. Minimal inventory. Continuous flow reduces the need for excess inventory between steps, which helps lower storage costs and the risk of overproduction. Streamlined processes. Processes are designed to keep materials and products flowing efficiently, without unnecessary pauses or changes in pace. Who uses continuous flow in manufacturing? Continuous flow is used by various stakeholders within the manufacturing process, manufacturers and production teams. They implement continuous flow techniques to optimize production, reduce waste, and improve efficiency. Lean practitioners. Continuous flow is a key component of lean manufacturing, and lean experts apply it to enhance productivity and reduce bottlenecks. Supply chain managers. These individuals coordinate the flow of materials to ensure timely deliveries and keep the production process moving without disruptions. Operators and technicians. Operators working on the shop floor are involved in maintaining the continuous flow by following standardized work processes and keeping workstations synchronized. When is continuous flow used? Continuous flow is used during production runs where it is beneficial to maintain a steady pace and minimize interruptions. Mass production. It is commonly employed in mass production environments, where large volumes of identical or similar products are produced continuously. High-demand products. Continuous flow is ideal when there is consistent demand for a product, ensuring that production is synchronized with customer needs. Lean manufacturing initiatives. It is an integral part of lean manufacturing processes aimed at waste reduction, just-in-time production, and process optimization. When there is a need to improve efficiency, continuous flow is adopted when there is a need to increase throughput and improve the overall efficiency of the manufacturing system. Where is continuous flow used? Automotive manufacturing. Car manufacturers use continuous flow to assemble vehicles in a series of workstations, with each step seamlessly passing the work to the next. Electronics manufacturing. Companies that produce electronics often use continuous flow in assembly lines to efficiently produce standardized components and devices. Food and beverage production. In industries like food and beverage manufacturing, continuous flow systems ensure that products are produced, packaged, and shipped with minimal interruptions. Consumer goods manufacturing. Factories producing large quantities of consumer goods, example, textiles, household items, benefit from continuous flow by minimizing downtime and maintaining steady production. Pharmaceutical manufacturing. Continuous flow is also applied in the pharmaceutical industry, where precision and high throughput are critical for meeting regulatory standards and market demand. Why is continuous flow important in manufacturing? Continuous flow minimizes various forms of waste, including waiting times, overproduction, and excess inventory, all of which contribute to inefficiencies and increased costs. By ensuring that work moves smoothly through the system, continuous flow reduces bottlenecks and idle time, allowing the production process to operate at its maximum potential. With fewer delays and smoother transitions from one step to the next, products are produced faster, which can lead to shorter lead times. Continuous flow helps reduce costs by lowering inventory holding costs, reducing defects and rework, and improving resource utilization. With more consistent processes and fewer interruptions, quality control is easier to maintain. The ability to maintain a steady production flow allows manufacturers to adjust to changing customer demands or shifts in production schedules more easily. How is continuous flow implemented in manufacturing? 1. The first step is to map out the entire value stream, identifying all the steps involved in the production process. 2. By minimizing setup times and standardizing processes, manufacturers can ensure that machines and workstations can transition quickly between tasks, allowing for continuous production without extended downtime. 3. Workload balancing is crucial to ensuring that each workstation operates at a consistent pace. 4. Just-in-time inventory practices ensure that materials and components are delivered to the production line only when they are needed. 5. Kanban cards or signals are used to pull inventory or components from one step to the next. 6. Automation tools and technologies are often employed to maintain continuous flow and reduce manual interventions. 7. Regular monitoring of production flow is essential to identifying issues that could disrupt the continuous flow. In conclusion, continuous flow is a critical concept in modern manufacturing that focuses on minimizing interruptions, waste, and inefficiencies in production processes. By maintaining a steady and uninterrupted flow of materials, components, and products, manufacturers can achieve higher productivity, reduced costs, faster lead times, and improved product quality. Whether used in automotive, electronics, food production, or consumer goods manufacturing, continuous flow plays a vital role in ensuring that production systems remain efficient, responsive, and competitive in today's fast-paced market. Implementing continuous flow requires strategic planning, process optimization, and a focus on reducing waste to ensure maximum operational efficiency.
Use this quiz to assess your level of commitment and interest in learning about continuous flow in manufacturing. By answering these questions, you will gauge your knowledge and dedication to understanding and implementing continuous flow principles in manufacturing settings. 1. How familiar are you with the concept of continuous flow in manufacturing? A. I have never heard of continuous flow in manufacturing. B. I have heard of it but don't fully understand its application. C. I understand the basic idea of continuous flow but haven't applied it. D. I am very familiar with continuous flow and actively use or study its implementation. 2. How often do you actively seek information or resources on continuous flow in manufacturing? A. I don't seek out information on continuous flow. B. I occasionally come across information about continuous flow but don't seek it out regularly. C. I regularly read articles or attend webinars related to continuous flow in manufacturing. D. I am highly committed to staying up to date with continuous flow concepts and regularly engage with learning materials. 3. Have you ever implemented or worked with a continuous flow system in a manufacturing process? A. No, I have never worked with continuous flow in a manufacturing process. B. I have seen it in use but haven't worked with it directly. C. I've worked with or helped implement continuous flow in some processes. D. I have actively implemented continuous flow systems and use them regularly in my work. 4. How comfortable are you with applying continuous flow principles to improve operational efficiency in a manufacturing environment? A. I am not comfortable applying continuous flow principles. B. I understand the concepts but lack hands-on experience in applying it. C. I am comfortable applying continuous flow principles to improve processes in some situations. D. I am confident in my ability to apply continuous flow principles and routinely use them to improve efficiency. 5. How familiar are you with the key tools or concepts that enable continuous flow, example, Kanban, just-in-time, and value stream mapping? A. I am not familiar with these concepts or tools. B. I have heard of them but have not learned how to apply them effectively. C. I am familiar with the tools and use them occasionally to support continuous flow. D. I am proficient in these tools and regularly use them to optimize continuous flow in manufacturing. 6. How frequently do you review or analyze production processes for opportunities to implement continuous flow? A. I rarely or never review production processes for continuous flow opportunities. B. I occasionally consider continuous flow but don't make it a priority. C. I regularly review production processes and identify areas where continuous flow can improve efficiency. D. I consistently analyze processes and lead efforts to implement continuous flow throughout the production line. 7. How important do you believe continuous flow is for optimizing production and reducing waste in a manufacturing environment? A. I don't believe continuous flow is very important for production optimization. B. I see some value in it but haven't fully explored its potential. C. I believe continuous flow is important and can significantly improve production efficiency. D. I am convinced that continuous flow is critical for optimizing production and reducing waste, and I make it a priority. 8. How committed are you to learning more about continuous flow and improving your knowledge and skills in this area? A. I am not committed to learning more about continuous flow at this time. B. I might explore continuous flow further if necessary but don't actively prioritize it. C. I am committed to learning more and improving my understanding of continuous flow concepts. D. I am highly committed to mastering continuous flow and am continuously seeking opportunities to deepen my expertise. 9. Have you ever taken part in training, workshops, or courses focused on continuous flow or lean manufacturing principles? A. No, I have never participated in any training related to continuous flow. B. I've heard of such training but haven't taken part in any. C. I have attended workshops or taken courses on continuous flow or lean manufacturing. D. I actively participate in training, workshops, or certification programs focused on continuous flow and lean principles. 10. How likely are you to share your knowledge of continuous flow and encourage others in your workplace to adopt its principles? A. I am unlikely to share my knowledge of continuous flow with others. B. I might share some basic information with others if asked but don't make it a priority. C. I actively share knowledge and encourage others to adopt continuous flow practices in our workplace. D. I regularly lead initiatives to encourage others to embrace continuous flow and mentor others on its benefits and applications. Scoring guide. Mostly A's. Low commitment, you're just starting to explore continuous flow in manufacturing, and may need to invest more time in learning and gaining hands-on experience. Mostly B's. Moderate commitment, you have some basic knowledge of continuous flow and see its value but may not yet be actively applying or seeking in-depth learning. Mostly C's. High commitment, you understand continuous flow and are committed to applying it in manufacturing processes. You are actively working to enhance your skills and seek out opportunities for improvement. Keep up the great work. Mostly D's. Very high commitment, you are highly committed to learning and applying continuous flow principles. You are confident in your knowledge, have likely implemented continuous flow in your work, and are actively working to encourage others to adopt it. Continue to lead the way by mentoring others and exploring advanced concepts to further enhance your expertise. Next steps. By completing this quiz, you've gained insight into your current commitment level to learning about continuous flow. Based on your results, consider setting a goal to explore it in more depth. Whether you're new to it or have experience with it, identifying areas for improvement can help you better contribute to process improvement and organizational success. Send your score to the email listed in the comments section and become part of our ecosystem for further future developments.